Exploring the space alone can be quite an adventure, but if you take some companions with you, it will be unforgettable adventure. So today we're gonna talk about story companions. Who are they, where you can get them, and what benefits you will get? Well, let's gather our crew, shall we?
If Barrett were here, he'd probably tell you that you're part of something bigger now, and he hopes you'll make this place your home.
Vasco will be a first story companion that can join you, and you can get him at the very beginning of the game. You completed the first mission called One Small Step, and after that you join Constellation. That's it, all you need to do is to go and talk to Vasco.
Now that you are a member of Constellation, I am at your service. No additional protocols necessary.
I could use you on my crew, Vasco.
Captain, I will proceed to my assigned post.
Vasco is very good at shield system, but he also possesses knowledge of fusion and EM weapon system. Vasco is modified expeditionary robot created by Lunar Robotics and modified by Constellation. Sadly, you can't romance him, and he also not the best fighter you can get. But for me, having a robot in my crew, oh, that's worth a lot. And he was named after famous explorer Vasco da Gama, who established a first trading route between Europe and Asia.
Sarah Morgan, Chair of Constellation.
Sarah will be your second story companion, and she will gladly join you after you complete the mission called The Old Neighborhood. And yes, this will be also the second mission, so you can get her pretty early in the game. Sarah will be extremely good at astrodynamics, rank 4, and that means your graph jump fuel cost will be reduced by 50%. And she also possesses a leadership rank 2, and that means your companions will get additional 50% health and additional 50 kilograms to carry. Whoa, that's really useful. And by the way, she will be a decent fighter. And yes, you can romance her, but be careful, she completely hates when you borrow other people's belongings. So no stealing, no pickpocketing, no lockpicking. Awful. But still, she can be an excellent addition to your crew.
Captain of the frontier, bane of the fleet, Constellation's shining star of stars.
Adoring Fun can also be a very good addition to your crew, but you can get him only if in character creation you choose a trait called Hero Worship. After you complete the very first mission, you will find yourself on New Atlantis. Just walk the street, explore a little, and he will appear. And if somehow you manage to miss him, he will be on Mars. He will be completely bad at everything except carrying your stuff. And yes, he will give you gifts time after time. And no, you can't romance him. But if you want someone to tell you how glorious you are, this will be a good choice.
I know a few dark sides of the Aquila Moons, but if you're looking for deep history lessons, well, I'm gonna fall asleep before you do.
Samko is some kind of space cowboy, and you can get him after you complete the mission called The Empty Nest. And he comes with the daughter and a lot of family troubles. He never smiles, and personally I found him a very depressive character. But you know what, he will be an excellent fighter, especially good with rifles. He also is very good at piloting and will help you to gather more resources. Sam is a romanceable character. He completely don't like when you steal something and approves when you talk about his daughter. If you want to bring some sadness into your adventure, Sam is a good choice. During the story missions that call back to Vectra, we can get ourselves 3 companions, our good old friends from the beginning of the game, and the first of them will be Lin.
Not really cut out for whatever it is people like you and Barrett do, but it might not be a bad time to think about a career change after all this.
As soon as you fix computer and get a signal with coordinates, go back and talk to Lin, and remember you need to ask her twice. So when the first conversation ends, go and talk to her again, and this time she will gladly join your crew. Lin will be an excellent outpost manager, and no, you can't romance her. But she was a first character you saw when you start playing, so why not, why not? But we still need to save Heller.
Oh, hey, it's you. And here I thought you was some pirate coming back to kill me.
And after short conversation he will agree to join your crew. But also ask him twice. You will not be able to romance him, and he also will be excellent outpost manager, even better than Lin.
It's been a real pleasure, Matsura. Really. And good luck out there with all the, hurting people and taking their money.
Barrett will be a second character who interacted with Artifact, except you was the first one. Actually second, but still you were the first one, so it will be nice to have him in your team. He will be a very interesting character and will bring a lot of jokes into your adventure. And yes, you can romance him, and he don't mind if you empty someone's pockets or just steal something. And he has a rank 4 in starship engineering, and that means your ship will repair faster. Also, robots will receive more damage, and yes, your beam weapon will deal additional damage. There is nothing more to add. Barrett will be excellent addition to your crew.
You do not need to ask me if you may ask. You may just ask.
Andreja will be the last story companion you can get, and she will gladly agree to join your crew after the mission call into the unknown, and that means you can get her pretty early in the game. Andreja is a romanceable character. She will be a decent fighter. She will be extremely useful in space combat and in ground operation if you require some shady stealth skill. She is just unreplaceable. Stealth rank 4 means you're 100% more difficult to detect when sneaking. Opening doors no longer alerts your enemies. Theft rank 1 will just give you a pickpocketing ability. And yeah, your ship weapon system will deal additional damage. Andreja is a very mysterious and interesting character. And yes, there will be plenty of secondary companions in the game, but this is your core group. Friends, I have a question for you. Which of those companions do you like most? Whom are you planning to romance with? Personally, my choice is Vasco. Yeah, I just love that robot. Thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoy this video, and if you do, don't forget to like it. And I will see you in my next video, in the next adventure.